There we go. We're online, everybody. At least I hope so. Microphone check. Microphone check. Check. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Welcome back, everybody, to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Fallout 76. And I have not been playing a ton of Fallout 76 lately. Just a bit. Just a touch of 76. We did create a new character, and yeah, I do have plans for 76. I guess sometimes I just feel like I don't always have time, you know? But today I wanted to make the time to share with you guys one of my favorite quests in all of Appalachia. So, first off, let's go. I forget what it's called. It's definitely a side quest. Interesting. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because we're right near where we need to be. Okay, so this is one of my favorite places to place a camp. Just here on the porch of this little house here. It's a simple life. It's a simple camp. But it's just enough. And if I really need all of the crafting tables and all of that stuff, I can just always run over to Nuka World. Let's check it out on the map. Yeah, Nuka World is right here, which you always want to be close to there. The, that one place is close by as well. I swear I've been there. Where is it? It is Meat Week right now, so we may pop into Meat Week. Wait, is anyone in Moonshine Jamboree? Just one person. Okay. Okay, not a lot going on in Appalachia. This one person here, let's see. Oh, well, he's level 562. He'll do fine. Anyways, we are located right where the Mistress of Mysteries quest begins. That's it, everybody. Did I mention that? That is my favorite quest, the Mistress of Mysteries. We're going to find out why. We're going to go through this quest, and I believe that says a lot. Some of the quests here in 76 can be a bit hollow. They're just not all great. But this quest, and what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Wait, I forgot something very crucial. Very, very crucial. We need to craft ourselves a shotgun real quick. It's going to come in handy with a shotgun. Oh, I can make an auto axe. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and just make ourselves a level 45 cold shoulder. AP costs go down if I have a fierce receiver. Fire rate goes up as well with a fierce receiver. Interesting, but damage goes up and that's accurate. Well, I'm not going to be using... Let's do it. Okay. Okay, let's do... Hip fire accuracy goes up with stabilized. That actually would be useful. Stabilized stock, standard sights, probably doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, awesome. Totally forgot I needed to make me one of those. And then I should probably... Ah, dang it. I like to keep my character fed and hydrated. A lot, not, you don't have to do it. You don't lose any stats or abilities when your character gets hungry and thirsty, but there are benefits to be had, and I do like to play these games kind of like in survival mode. So I force myself to sleep, to eat, to drink, as if it would severely damage my character. Whoa! That was awesome. Whew. Whew. Okay, we're off to a good start here. Off to a good start. Hey, fellas. How's everybody doing? Okay, so this is Riverside Manor. We're going to be reading a lot of terminals today. And if that's not something you're into, then my apologies. But here on the Johnny Guitar channel, I like the lore. And I like being able to explore terminals. And one of the reasons this is one of the best quests in Appalachia is because there is a lot of heart and soul behind it. There is a lot of story, and yeah, it's just amazing. Oh, look, this side was burned down. Okay, so obviously we should jump in and start this quest, but it is Meat Week, and it would be remiss of us to not go to Graham's Meat Week. Or, you know what, maybe I don't care. Nah, maybe I don't care. Maybe we're focusing on this story for now. So I'm going to go in the main door. I don't think I have this quest triggered, but I figure once I start reading terminals, the quest will kind of just open up to me. Oh god. Alright. Mole rat kind of gave me a bit of a jump scare there. Okay, we'll go a little stealthy with this. I hear ya. I hear you guys. I hear them all. Okay, let's just pick a direction and start slaughtering them. So, as you may have gathered, stealth is pretty overpowered in this game. Shit. Okay, I'm in danger. Come at me then, bros. Oh, he's wearing a robe. I don't know why the robe... He came out of the... He was wearing a robe and he came out of the bathroom. That's kind of cute, actually. What were you doing in here, buddy? Oh, they can open doors. Shit. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Okay. What is happening here? Okay, easy, easy. wish you could pick your arrows up. You cannot. I mean, you can collect them from fallen enemies, but you can't pick them up. Okay, take all the food. Okay, it's like a side exit. Where you going, buddy? Okay, I'm just making sure. I know. It is so hard not to join the Graham's event. But I've done it. I've done Meat Week many times. I don't know. Once I kind of get a character created, there's, I think was maybe like my first character. I was really obsessed with, you know, doing Meat Week and all that stuff, but I've definitely cooled down on that. Just doesn't seem as important. Okay, we're doing great. Getting everyone cleared out. Let's head. Son of a gun. Okay, let's go back upstairs. So we're in a nice mansion here, and there's... kind of surprised I haven't found a terminal yet, but there are terminals around here we're going to start reading, and there's quite a story with this mansion. Now, how many of you out there have played Fallout 4? Fallout 4, I think, was my first introduction to Hubris Comics and the various comic book characters within the Fallout universe. I know that they definitely existed in the earlier Fallout games. Nice. Oh, it's good, it's good. Because I did play Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. But I don't think they were as prominent. I know they were like on posters and stuff, but I guess I'm sure they were in those games. It's probably I didn't fully take the time to figure it out. But in Fallout 4, because they have like all the comic book stuff, Hubris Comics, Grognak outfit, I really got it, and the Silver Shroud quest and Good Neighbor. I really got into the idea of Hubris Comics. And the Mistress of Mysteries was one of the characters that was a member of the Unstoppables, which, of course, were premier superhero team of the Fallout universe, Fallout comic universe. Okay, I'm going to read one of these terminals and we're going to see if it just like triggers the beginning. We'll start with the guest bedroom terminal. Miss Rivers reminds me of my grandma. She seems all stern and serious, but when you're alone with her, she's really nice. Cora and I had a hard time after Grandma died. I'm glad Miss Rivers was willing to take us in. I'm glad to have a family again. Remember, everyone is expected to help out with chores around the house. The sign-up sheet goes up on the fridge at 6 every morning. No one is too young, too old, or too busy. If you aren't sure how to do something, ask one of the older girls to show you. We need everyone to do their part. Eve. P.S. Do not allow Miss Rivers to sign up for cooking duty again. Mr. Rivers, the last time he did, it took us 3 days to air out the common room. Anyone want to trade beds? Sarah snores. I'll even take a couch. Gotta be better than this. Zoe. Winter's coming up and that means it's cold season. There are a lot of people in this house, so we need to do everything we can to keep colds from spreading. No one wants another dysentery outbreak. We're going to use the corner bedroom as our sick ward again this year. If you're not feeling well, check in with Alana or me. We'll move your things over and have your food brought up to you. Wash your hands, drink plenty of water, get some rest. Things get worse, call me. Anyone seen Olivia? She was supposed to be my partner this afternoon, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. This is the 3rd time this month she's ditched me. I'm getting tired of this. Bridget. Okay, a lot of information out of context may seem confusing, but there is actually quite a bit of context to it. You see, Appalachia wasn't initially affected by the end of the world or by the Great War, and so the people here in Appalachia, they, let's slap that on. Let's go ahead, you know what, I'm willing to repair that, actually. Let's repair kit that. Sure. So as you know, I'm sure most of you have played Fallout 76. It is a wonderful game. I enjoy it. For me, it's just an extension of Fallout 4 and a lot of the same mechanics or very similar mechanics that existed within Fallout 4. So it's an easy game to play if you've played Fallout 4. But yes, the responders, people were living in Appalachia, and, you know, eventually the Scorched Plague came through Appalachia and killed all the survivors. But before that happened, for, I guess, at least a couple years, this very mansion was used to take in orphan girls. And Miss Rivers was the headmaster here at the Riverside Manor. And she took in these girls and provided them a place. And of course, as we read on the terminal, they had to do chores. They had to earn their keep. There's their bedroom. What if there's any secret stuff around here? Okay, study terminal. We're going to keep reading these terminals and we're going to figure out who Miss Rivers is. We're going to figure out why. I mean, you could see, like, you know, after the bombs drop, a lot of parents are dead. Let's take in a bunch of orphans. But specifically little girls, let's keep studying to find out what the purpose of this mansion was. And it's not dark. Not in that way. Anyways, let's just keep reading. We'll Miss Shannon Rivers, the Mistress of Mystery. Mistress of Mystery. Okay, got it. I think I put Mistress. I'm gonna have to change the title of this live stream. Professional calendar. Okay, give me a second. I'm totally, for some reason, I put Mistress of Mysteries live stream. That appears to be false. It should be. Let's do this. The Mistress of Mystery. That is much better. Okay. Okay, yeah, totally had to. Okay. So, oh, and another thing. As you can see from this calendar, 6/25. Did the bombs drop? Was it 78? I thought it was 77, but Okay. So, spoiler alert, Miss Shannon Rivers, before the bombs dropped, she was the actress who played the Mistress of Mystery in the, like, Unstoppables movie, and I think there was a Silver Shroud TV show in which she played the Mistress of Mystery. And if you go to Huber's Comics in Fallout 4 and read the terminal upstairs, there will be information on Shannon Rivers and her thoughts on the new Mistress of Mysteries TV show that was coming out. Fan mail. This is going to be good too. Okay. Hello, Shannon. Here's your latest batch of mail. You know the drill if you want to reply. Okay. My favorite hero. Dear Miss Rivers, the Mistress of Mystery is my favorite hero. Want to know why? All the boys want to be like Grognak and run around going grah and hitting things. But the Mistress is smart and fast and comes up with lots of neat ideas. And anyone who tries to pick on her always loses. I bet she could beat hairy old Grognak any day. I know you aren't really her, but I bet you like her almost as much as I do. Thank you for being so great on the radio too. Love you. Bye. Aw. By Karen Tams. This I have raw continuity issues. Okay. You guys have definitely played Fallout 4. So in Fallout 4, you could get the Silver Shroud quest from a ghoul named Kent Connolly. And he is a big comic book fan. I would say a comic book nerd. Let us read this next. And he's a ghoul. So if we read I have raw continuity issues, and remember these were sent before the bombs dropped. Miss Rivers, I wanted to complain about the history of the Eye of Ra as depicted in Season 7, Episode 12, The Thieves of Thebes. This episode seems to suggest that the Mistress may not have possessed the eye during her second expedition to Egypt to vanquish the cult of the Unseen Seer. As I'm sure you know, in Mistress of Mystery 141, a flashback shows the Mistress wearing the eye at a museum gala that must have occurred between the first and second expeditions. The fan consensus is that she obtained the eye during the first expedition, although I personally think it was among the relics she inherited from her father, the archaeologist. Your line could be taken to mean she didn't have it with her at the time, but that seems unlikely since she wore it or a similar brooch in several panels near the beginning of the Sorcerer's Plague arc, which is set only a few days later. As a longtime fan of your work, I know how important maintaining the history and continuity of the Mistress canon is to you, and I hope you will speak with the writers about being more careful with this in the future. Sincerely, Kent Connolly. Oh my god, Kent Connolly, ya nerd. You big nerd, I love ya. So clearly Kent Connolly, before the bombs dropped, was a big ol' nerd, and when the bombs dropped, he turned into a ghoul and eventually made his way over the course of 200 years to good neighbor. Hilarious. P.S. Like many fans, I was dismayed by the changes to the garb of secrets introduced in the most recent issue. While I understand the difficulty of actually fighting in a full evening dress in the upcoming television show, and possibly feature films, the full-length dress has been a staple of the Mistress's costume since her debut. I'm planning to organize a letter-writing campaign about this. I'd appreciate your support. P.P.S. I'm a huge fan of your work, and I'm looking forward to your appearance in the Silver Shroud show next year. Oh, Kent. Let's... Miss Rivers. I read with interest your June interview in Acting Age. While your conception portrayal of the Mistress of Mystery has always been above reproach, I hope you understand that many of us feel the name Mistress is an unnecessarily sexualized and loaded term in our patriarchal culture. On behalf of modern women everywhere, we hope you will join our petition to change the name of the character to the Sister of Secrets. Sincerely yours, Pauline J. Smith. Okay, got it. Fan mail. Let's jump over to personal journal. We're just going to skim through these because, you know, I guess now that I think about it, I don't think I want to read every single personal journal she has. So I'm just grabbing... Where is my phone? Okay. Just checking the time. Yeah, we probably... Unless we want to turn this into a two-parter. You guys let me know. You know, I'm just going to start reading because I want to read all of these, okay? I want to. Miss Shannon Rivers. So this is, looks like it's about 4 months before the Great War. Back from LA, Season 8 was spectacular, but the mood at our wrap party was rather down. There's been no word on renewal yet. All of the attention at Hubris seems to be on television these days. They have less and less interest in radio. Frederick and Olivia are doing well. Olivia was all packed for our annual camping trip to Seneca Rocks. I think Olivia is her daughter, and Frederick is her husband. And it looks like they go on an annual camping trip to Seneca Rocks. But I've had to put her off. The poor dear was heartbroken. I do hate to break our tradition, but with the Silver Shroud show coming up, I simply can't spare the time. You know, I feel like I need to have the quest going. This morning, Frederick asked me to put on my costume veil and come down to the front parlor. He said he had a surprise for me. It's incredible. His little project is beyond anything the writers ever dreamed of. That man really can do anything. It's no wonder I love him. My calendar for the next 3 months is booked solid. He's hired the best stunt actors, martial artists, military trainers, and a cavalcade of experts, one after another, to make sure I master every technique I'll need for the screen. I don't know who they have playing the Shroud, but the Mistress of Mystery will be ready for her debut. Okay, so this is an interesting point. So the actress that plays the Mistress actually went through stunt actor training, martial artist, military training. She went through all of these, like, training after training, which is cool. Pretty Batman of her. I'm heading out to Boston for rehearsals and the first round of filming. I've never been more ready for a role in my life. Frederick's busy with his projects again. Olivia's tutors say she's doing well. She should ace her university exams. I'd expect nothing less. She's a bright girl. She has a great future ahead of her. Babowski played me for a fool. After a week of dress rehearsals, he called me in to say they'd made other arrangements for the role of the Mistress. It wasn't hard to figure out who. He had a portrait of Claire Riddell, that airbrained strumpet, on his desk. He was planning this all along. I gave that bastard a piece of my mind. I've been the voice of the Mistress of Mystery for 26 years. It's the role I cared about most, the character I championed. Every time creative tried to set up another love triangle or damsel in distress plot, and now I'm being cut out. Vivi says corporate's already in talks to hire Riddell for next season's serials. Damn them. It's amazing what a day can do to your sense of perspective. I'm so glad to be home. Frederick and Olivia are here. They're safe. Everything else we can work out. This is mere days before the bomb drops. 10/23/77. Yeah. 7/8/78. I'm still shaking. When the weather finally broke, we made for Charleston to replenish our supplies. On the way back, we were accosted by hooligans on the road. Okay, so this is clearly after the bombs. I think, and this is just part of the lore of Appalachia, but that first winter right after the bombs dropped was brutal. Freezing cold, nuclear winter. Everyone just kind of stayed inside and tried to stay alive. But it looks like once the weather broke, the responders had already set up Charleston as a like a town, a place. Okay, so anyways, Frederick tried to pay them off. Some fresh water, a few $100s. They just laughed. When they laid hands on Olivia, something in me snapped. I don't think they expected the old bitch to put up a fight, but my training just took over. I didn't even hesitate. In less than a minute, they were all laid out on the ground. I think a couple of them were dead. Cool, her training. We had a long talk about the incident. I expected Olivia to be as frightened as I was, but she was exhilarated, like I was suddenly a real hero. She wants me to train her. I wish it wasn't necessary, but Frederick had a point. The world has changed. We won't be around forever. One way or another, she has to learn to defend herself. But is that enough? What kind of future does she have if the world has fallen to pieces? And what about girls who don't have anyone to stand up for them? Okay, we're getting all the good answers as to what is going on in this mansion. I've been venturing out dressed as the Mistress. This is like the first thing I would do after the bombs dropped. I would put on a superhero costume and I'd be like, let's do it. This is my new life now. It still feels a bit silly, but the costume is an excellent design. And strange as it sounds, it makes a difference. Another group of ruffians cornered some refugees on the road from Lewisburg when their caravan broke down in the mud. I don't know how I would react to that, but after all these years, I know the Mistress would. And that confidence works. I saved them. Frederick and Olivia are rather taken with the idea. Frederick has been working day and night on new tools for me to try, and Olivia is focused on her training. She wants to be a mistress of mystery just like me. Okay, a couple months after that. This morning, Frederick heard someone in the garage rifling through the garbage. 3 someones, actually. Clarissa, Eve, and Amy. Girls not even Olivia's age, all orphans. Now, it said that Olivia was through with university, so we got to assume Olivia's like 25 or something. It broke my heart. Frederick and I talked it over, and we've decided to take them in. Winter is coming. Winter is coming on, and they need somewhere to stay. We've food and space to share. I can't bear let a child suffer if there's anything to be done about it. Oh god. Oh god, what's happening? I'm being attacked. Okay. This is one of the things I do not like about Fallout 76. When you clear a location, the enemies will respawn. Oh, I think there's a player out there. Is that what's happening? Is there another player? Maybe they only responded because another player entered the location. That actually could be why they responded. Okay, well, I'm in pacifist mode, so hopefully we just got one more. Nope, nope, that was not it. Personal journal. Miss Shannon Rivers' personal journal. 4/29/79. Spring has finally come, such as it is. Every day caravans of refugees pass by the house. Whole families carrying everything they have. Old men, children. It's horrible. So many children that have no one left. A few have been brave enough to come up to the house. I can't turn them away. I never in my life imagined running an orphanage, but what else can I do? We had Olivia move her things out to the guest house so the new girls can take the rooms on this floor. I'm going to clear out of the study and move into my suite downstairs. At this rate, we'll need all the room we can get. Okay. Let's go find Olivia's terminal, which will be in the guest house, which, if you remember when we were on the exterior of the building earlier, the guest house looks like it had been burned. Definitely had burn damage. Anyways, I cleared out this location, but because another player came in, everyone respawns, and that's not great. I mean, I guess it's okay. It just breaks immersion, you know? Just immersion breaking, which I don't love. Most of the time when I'm playing Fallout 76, I like to ignore other players, and that is simply for roleplay reasons, you know. I will kind of, I acknowledge their presence. I see them as other dwellers of Vault 76, but I just don't okay. So in this burned section, we're going to be reading Olivia's journal, which I need a key. So let me look at my data again. Could be a side quest. I spotted a strange bloody sight upon entering Watoga. And there's a note involved? I don't remember that. Okay, well, it's definitely not daily, and it's definitely not an event. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I think it's because we actually haven't triggered the quest per se, which is unfortunate. I think we have to come across the corpse of one of the young ladies. That's right, everybody. Shannon Rivers ended up training all of those young orphan girls to become Mistress of Mysteries themselves. And you may notice this when bumming around Appalachia, you may come across the corpse of a young lady in a green dress. There's multiple of them. And that is because we're gonna go check the garage really quick. Let's go ahead and just throw on cold shoulder. Yeah, I want to check the garage. You know what? We should pick up all the mole rat meat we can. I've been having a hard time. Pick up a little bit of. Okay, well there is another mansion just up the road here. What is this, a Blood Eagle camp? We'll go over here to the Jack Torres house. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be cutting this live stream short. I guess I need to... I thought that you either, yes, needed to find the corpse of one of the young ladies, or B, you just enter into the mansion. But I guess that is not the case because I do not have the quest marker anywhere. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Shining? It's a great movie. I've read the book. Stephen King book. Movie by Stanley Kubrick. Did I say that right, everybody? And, this Torres house is kind of homage to The Shining, so we're just gonna quickly pop in
Unidentified intruder detected.
Beginning like...
search. Hostile target identified.
Oh, are you guys gonna aggro on me? I feel like there's like little secrets around here. I mean, it is called the Torres house. Let's see what else we got. What do we got? Oh, look at that guy. Jacques. Okay, let's go up here, check the roof. Kill. That's interesting. This is, okay, so up here from the roof, that's to the north of me. What was that on this side, though? Okay. It's to the south. Yeah, this part of the map is just kind of full of enemies. Like, is that an enemy right there? Who's that guy? Whoever he is, he's limping now. Who else? No? Okay. So I've got, my character's now over level 51 and she has quite a few mutations. I kind of don't like the jumping one. I feel like Once I get the jetpack, I may get rid of it. Oh, look at this. Little hidden bobblehead. Nice. Okay, so also up here, we've got a couple. Presumably the Torres. And we got Hubba Hubba. Oh. Oh, here we go. This is it. We also have the little tricycle that little Danny rode during the movie. And there we go, Red Drum. Red Drum. Red Drum. You know, you've seen the movie. And then here behind, here we have a nice little maze, which is of course reminiscent of the Kubrick film,
Area secure.
the maze itself. Because I think the maze existed in the book, but in the book they stopped the dad by blowing up the boiler and just blowing up the whole hotel. There we go. He might still blow up. No? Okay, didn't get that far. Oh. There we go. Once again, everybody, Fallout 76 has excellent explosions. I really enjoy the explosions in Fallout 76. They are just the best. Okay. There we go. That's the maze. Yeah, no, so now I'm wondering where I could possibly go to find one of the Mistress. I think there's one of them up near the University of Vault-Tec University. I think there's one of them. Interesting. Okay, well, you know, I think, you know, screw it. We're just going to keep running around. I want to keep exploring. Appalachia. Fallout 76 has an amazing map. I love the map. The verticality, the details, the environmental storytelling. I think Bethesda really knocked it out of the park with the map here in Fallout 76. Say what you will. Did I just get that? Say what you will about the plot, say what you will about the mechanics or any of the other various changes that may have happened. You gotta admit that the map is awesome. The different environments, like look at this. I know you can't see it too well, but this is like a dried lake. It used to be a dam that got blown by the raider gangs. And it becomes its own environment as a result. It becomes kind of this like beach. It kind of reminds me of a desert actually. But yes, it becomes its own little area within the map. You've of course got the different areas of the map, like the mining areas, the forests, the mountains. Bethesda did a great job on the map. Now, personally, I like the story in Fallout 76, following the Overseer, being cool. One thing for me, in most Fallout games, the main story is not the most important thing to me. In a lot of Fallout games, I love the side content. And the main story doesn't have to be, you know, so incredibly amazing. I gotcha. Don't worry, guys. Or if Bethesda, even without the side stories, side quests, we'll call them, even without all of that, if Bethesda simply provides me with a world, you know, it provides me with a map and all the lore, I will 100% create my own story every single time. All you gotta do, Bethesda, is create... That's why I like Fallout 4 so much. I often ignore Fallout 4 and some of the elements in it, like being forced into being the sole survivor, for instance. I like to ignore that and kind of just play my own game. Okay, I think I've been down in this basement. Interesting, yeah, I don't think I've been in this basement before. There's definitely whole chunks of the map that I have not explored. That was a single bottle cap. Let's scrap all my junk and my weapon. Okay, we're starting to get a little over encumbered, or we're getting there, so I should probably watch what I pick up. Oh, am I in danger? I don't feel like I'm in danger. I feel like you guys are pushovers. Keep moving. We're gonna keep moving because I recall... Wait, is that the Torrent's house? Are we back at the Torrent's house? Oh no, this is the Horn... This is it. There's gonna be a, I've been here before, everyone. I know what I'm doing. First, let's clear this out. Frickin' Liberator. Okay, so keep an eye out, everybody. I'm pretty sure there is going to be a... Is that my light? Lights are not bright in this game. Okay, grab all the food. Keep myself hydrated. Kelly's holotape. Let's go ahead and play. I don't know who Kelly is.
Hey, Anya. I know we're just supposed to leave useful things in the dead drop, so we don't take up a lot of space, but I wanted to tell you something. You're so practical and thoughtful, and you always notice the good stuff first, and you always give me things so I can make it out here. You're really special to me. I'm sorry if this makes you mad to hear, but you probably don't like me like that. I know I was behind you when this war happened. I guess we have to take chances now, though, right? I'll wait for you in the big cabin where we stayed during the field trip, and maybe we can talk about it, okay?
Okay, that was interesting. She was apologizing. One of the fun things about, because this game uniquely takes place shortly after the bombs dropped, because it takes place like 20 years after the bombs dropped, there's actually that interesting type perspective of people who did know the world before the bombs dropped. And I swear maybe, maybe we're wrong. I swear there was a Mistress of Mysteries somewhere around here. I hate these little things. I hate them so bad. Freaking jerks. Liberators, more like jerkulators. Doesn't sound great. Is that a cooking? Let's go ahead and cook some of this. Some of this good stuff. Yeah, some corn soup. Sounds good. Let's go check inside here. I feel strongly like here in Hornwright, this is like the Hornwright estate. There's another quest that brings you here, but I feel strongly like somewhere in here there is a Mistress of Mystery, or a Sister of Secrets, however you wanna. Here she is, everybody. Now, we don't know which girl this is. It's not Olivia. We know it's not Olivia. But there are a couple names on those tapes. We're going to be reading more names. Like, remember, the orphans, Ava, Clarissa, Ellie, I think. But Shannon Rivers implies that there were more girls constantly joining them. So, we do not know exactly who this was. But we're gonna go ahead and take that, and a damaged holotape.
Gangs are on the move. We must know. The order cannot. Riverside Manor is back. The raiders are closing in.
Alright. Well, I definitely heard a lot of scratchiness, but I also heard Riverside Mansion. The raiders are closing in. Okay, it's gotta be side, right? Into the mystery. There we go. Okay, we're gonna make our way back to the Riverside Mansion, which is just over the corner here. Not far at all. Okay, this is the Torres place. Yeah, I mean, I love some of, I like the, just don't know if I like the high jump, because sometimes you have to like go upstairs and you have to kind of hop a little bit, but having a super, I just don't like it, like maybe if I held it down and I jumped super high, but I can't help but jump high. There's no like half jump. I feel like that would be a better way of doing this, but... Into the mystery. That's what we should have called this live stream, Into the Mystery. Well, we're not going to get much further today. I should have like... one quick thing I want to check out. Oh, look at that! That is a picture of Shannon Rivers. Never noticed that. That is a picture of Shannon Rivers in her Mistress of Mystery outfit. That looks cool. Oh, you are amazing. Amazing. Okay. Great. Pop on to the same frickin' study terminal we've already read. It's gonna definitely be personal journal. Let's start with that one. Search the front parlor while wearing a veil. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go ahead and put on the worn. Oh, see, I already had a tattered dress. Okay. Wait, sorry. How do I look? So I'm wearing this dress and I'm wearing the veil, but I'm still wearing my jumpsuit and my armor. So, okay. Cool. Is this the parlor? No, this way? Alright. Nice. Okay, here we go. I think because I'm wearing the veil, it's allowing me to get in here. Oh, nice.
Welcome. Please proceed to a terminal for registration.
Okay, this is it, everybody. We are going to be able to register ourselves as a Mistress of Mystery because it was an automated digital training system. So this, not only are we going to be getting a really good story, because you may ask yourself, and we're going to explore this in the next episode of the live stream, but you may ask yourself, well, where are they? Oh, cool, here's their little mystery room. You may ask yourself, where are they? Where are the Mistress of Mysteries? Well, we're going to learn what happened to them, and it's almost like they were their own little miniature faction. Very cool. We're not only are we going to join and become one of them, but we're also going to learn about what happened to them. And we're going to do that in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching. I know that some of you are going to be checking this out just from the Johnny Guitar channel after the live stream is over, and that's totally okay. Go ahead and throw a like down on the video, leave me comments below, and let me know what your favorite quest in Fallout 76 is. Or maybe tell me a quest that you think is close to being a good one, but is just not quite there. Let me know. Once again, check out the Johnny Guitar channel. And thank you guys for watching Fallout 76 live stream, Mistress of Mystery.